For decades, marriage rates were declining, and many questioned whether traditional, lifelong unions were becoming obsolete. However, recent trends suggest that first marriages are making a comeback. Young people, having seen the struggles of previous generations, are reconsidering the institution of marriage with fresh perspectives. They are marrying later, prioritizing emotional compatibility, and seeking more stable relationships. However, while first marriages are regaining popularity, they still face significant challenges. For this resurgence to be successful and sustainable, marriage as an institution must evolve. It needs to fix 5 key issues: unrealistic expectations, financial strain, gender role imbalances, lack of relationship education, and social pressures. Addressing these challenges will not only strengthen first marriages, but also make them more fulfilling and resilient. 1. Unrealistic expectations. Modern relationships are often burdened with impossibly high expectations. The idea that a spouse must be a best friend, soulmate, financial partner, adventure buddy, and emotional support system, while also being exciting and effortlessly attractive, sets many couples up for disappointment. Social media exacerbates this issue by presenting highlight reels of other couples' seemingly perfect lives, making real relationships feel inadequate by comparison. The truth is, no single person can fulfill every need. Marriage thrives when both partners accept each other's imperfections and recognize that fulfillment often comes from a broader network of family, friends, and personal passions. Instead of seeking a flawless partner, couples should focus on building a solid partnership based on respect, shared values, and mutual support. The fix: couples need to have honest conversations before marriage about their expectations. Premarital counseling can help them align their visions for the future and establish a realistic understanding of each other's strengths and weaknesses. Additionally, normalizing the idea that happiness comes from a well-rounded life, not just from a spouse, can relieve some of the pressure on marriages. 2. Financial strain. Money is one of the leading causes of stress in marriage. Many couples enter marriage burdened with student loans, high living costs, and economic uncertainty. The expectation of affording a wedding, a home, and children can be overwhelming, and financial disagreements often lead to conflict. Weddings alone have become an industry where couples feel pressured to spend tens of thousands of dollars. The wedding tax has turned what should be a celebration of love into a financial burden before the marriage even begins. Then, there's the expectation of homeownership, which is increasingly out of reach for younger generations. The fix: first, couples should prioritize financial transparency and planning. Before getting married, they should discuss their debts, spending habits, and long-term financial goals. Practical financial literacy education, starting in schools, could also help future couples make informed decisions. Second, the wedding industry needs a reset. Simpler, more meaningful ceremonies should be normalized, allowing couples to start their married lives without excessive debt. Finally, policies that support young couples, such as affordable housing initiatives and student loan reforms, could ease the financial pressures that strain marriages. 3. Gender role imbalances. Despite progress toward gender equality, traditional expectations still influence many marriages. Women, even those with careers, often take on a disproportionate share of household and childcare responsibilities. This imbalance leads to resentment and burnout, contributing to marital dissatisfaction and even divorce. At the same time, men sometimes struggle to navigate evolving gender roles. While many want to be more engaged partners and fathers, societal expectations around masculinity can make it difficult for them to embrace emotional vulnerability or shared domestic responsibilities. The fix: Marriage should be a partnership where both individuals contribute equitably, not necessarily equally, to the relationship. This means acknowledging that emotional labor, housework, and childcare are real responsibilities that must be fairly distributed. Couples need to have open discussions about roles and expectations before marriage. Instead of assuming traditional roles, they should design a system that works for their unique strengths and circumstances. Additionally, workplaces and policies should support work-life balance for both partners, allowing for a more equitable distribution of responsibilities at home. 4. Lack of relationship education. Marriage is one of the most important commitments a person can make, yet most people enter it with little formal education on how to build a successful relationship. While academic subjects like math and science are prioritized in school, essential skills like communication, conflict resolution, and emotional intelligence are often overlooked. As a result, many couples struggle to navigate disagreements, leading to recurring conflicts or emotional disconnection. Without the right tools, small problems can spiral into larger issues, making divorce seem like the only solution. The fix: relationship education should be integrated into schools, teaching young people the fundamentals of healthy communication, empathy, and conflict resolution. Premarital counseling should also be encouraged, not just for couples facing challenges, but as a proactive step for all engaged partners. Additionally, there should be more accessible resources, such as workshops, books, and therapy, that help couples continuously strengthen their marriage. Viewing relationship skills as something to actively work on, not just something that should come naturally, can significantly improve marital success. 5. Social pressures and external influence. Marriage has long been shaped by societal expectations. In some cultures, individuals are pressured to marry by a certain age, leading to rushed decisions that might not be based on compatibility. In other cases, couples stay in unhappy marriages due to fear of judgment, rather than addressing their issues or seeking help. Family and cultural expectations also play a major role. Some couples feel obligated to conform to traditional customs, even if those customs don't align with their personal values or modern realities. Others face external interference from in-laws or social circles, adding stress to their marriage. The fix: marriage should be about the couple, not about external pressures. Society needs to move towards supporting individual choices, whether that means marrying later, prioritizing career growth before settling down, or even choosing not to marry at all. Families and communities should focus on fostering supportive environments rather than imposing expectations. Couples should also establish healthy boundaries, ensuring that external influences don't dictate their personal decisions. Conclusion: reinventing marriage for a new generation. First marriage is making a comeback, but it needs to adapt to modern realities. By addressing unrealistic expectations, financial strain, gender role imbalances, lack of relationship education, and social pressures, marriage can evolve into a stronger, more sustainable institution. A successful marriage isn't about meeting outdated ideals. It's about creating a partnership that works for both individuals. When couples are equipped with the right tools, realistic expectations, and societal support, marriage can once again become a source of stability, joy, and lifelong companionship.